And it was one time, like, things were going really well for us. Everything was flying. We'd be finished by 7:30 every night. Good hotels.
It wasn't us falling apart for once.
Yeah.
It was like,
We've got two gentlemen in front of me. One of them looks like a very sensible, intelligent man. The other one's like, I'm a rock star, innit? I'm rock star, me. James Dean Bradfield and Nicky Wire right here. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you both?
Yeah, I've been up since 6:30 trying to look like a rock star.
I think it comes naturally to you.
You tumbled out of bed and chucked something on.
Yeah.
James Dean Bradfield, we were just saying, I don't think I've never interviewed you before.
I know, it's my debut.
I don't know if I've even met you before.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
Well, it's lovely to meet you. Thanks for all your songs and that.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thanks for coming to Cardiff and giving Cardiff City a bit of a 5-1 defeat, I think, wasn't it?
No,
With that shirt on.
Well, 7-0 we beat them.
Who's their God, Jesus?
7-0.
Oh, my goodness.
Which team do you support?
I go to Cardiff City with my son now and again.
Right.
I've got to take him because he's 9.
Right.
Used to support Nottingham Forest and Newport County when I was young.
Oh, Nottingham Forest, they won 7-0 at the weekend
They
as
did.
well.
I know, yeah.
Not bad.
Nicky, you into football?
Oh, yeah, I'm a lifelong Tottenham fan.
Oh, well, you won as well at the weekend.
So you could say I'm into football.
It depends which week it is.
You ruined
I'm into pain.
You ruined my accumulator on the weekend because I thought actually at the moment your form's not great.
The treble's on.
You won't be.
Europa.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
You're flying.
It's
You're
on.
good. You're
He's
doing
riddled
well.
with optimism this week.
So lots to talk about. First of all, let's get into the not normal interview stuff. I see that Nicky is wearing a Bob Dylan T-shirt today. Have you seen the film?
I haven't seen it, no. It's not, to be honest, my peak Bob Dylan for me is after that.
All right.
You know, that's when I get really into Dylan. The early folky stuff.
Right.
That's not my... I still love it, but it's
You liked when he went electric.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it when he went electric, yes. So
I think you like it.
Highway 62 Revisited, bringing it all back home is when it gets really good for me.
It's a good film, to be fair.
It is great. I've
Oh,
seen
I'm
it
gonna
twice. It's brilliant.
Have you?
It's I don't know why I just saw it twice. It's great. It's really good.
Also, Nicky just told us the last time he was on the show, we gave him an advent calendar, a Reese's advent calendar. And I said, do you want another one? He went, yeah, sure. But we just did a quick check and we've got 2 advent calendars we left over. We've got a Molton Brown one.
Oh, no.
And we've got a whiskey one.
Now.
I used to like whiskey, but I switched to gin now. So.
All right.
Oh,
Got a gin
have we
one somewhere.
We've got gin somewhere, yeah.
Well, we may have
I'll take the gin one.
It was worth coming in, wasn't it?
Yeah, especially with the right mixer.
So, new track is Hiding in Plain Sight, which Nicky has taken the lead vocals on. It's nice that you every so often you let the kids go at the front of the stage.
Don't be mistaken, that's a silent takeover right there.
Is that what it is?
No, I wrote a song and I did ask James to sing it, and he sang it in the studio and said it just didn't sound as good, which...
He didn't want me to sing it. He didn't want it. But I did do my version, and it just didn't feel right.
Really?
No, I didn't. No, but it's not my range. I'm a bit more of I'm up there.
Oh, you
singing in the rafters.
You really are.
He got a bit more of a kind of a dulcet
Mid.
tones to him. Yeah, mid.
There's a lot of mid.
Is it easy? I always think, and I don't know that much about the inner workings of your band, but I always look at a band like yourselves and go, I would imagine it's relatively easy being Manic Street Preachers. And what I mean by that is like what you just said, as in you sing the track and you've gone, nah, you sing it.
I think now and again, kind of like you can fall out about stuff, but if you've known each other since 4 years old, you kind of know that argument can just fade away the next day.
Right.
You know, if you just let it fade away. If you just, myself and Sean, we are virtually brothers, so there may be more of a sticking point there where we can have a blow up with each other. But you've just got to get past it. You know, I don't understand those bands that go on the road and just have an argument and never resolve it, so they end up having separate buses. It's a lot of money, by the way. But you've got to resolve it within like a couple of days without an argument. Otherwise, that's when things go wrong, I think.
So this is the 15th studio album, isn't it? It's the 15th album.
It is.
Have you got it down now as a band where certain jobs that come along with being in a band fall to certain people. Like, you're interested in certain things and not others. For example, I always get excited about this and I don't know why. Track listings of albums. Some artists and band members are all over it. They're like, no, that has to be there because that flows into there. And there are other band members who go, I don't really give a monkey's what order the album is in.
Yeah, I think it used to be a bit more problematic. The last maybe 3 or 4 have been really easy. James did the running order for this one, and me and Sean just totally agreed straight away, which is pretty rare. I mean, Sean does have it down to a T.
Right.
Because he doesn't do any interviews or anything.
Yeah, well, this is it.
He's got it down to a masterful T.
You see some people online saying, let Sean speak. It's like, he doesn't want to speak.
I'd love it if he would.
Has he always been like that? Just not interested in that side of stuff? Because there's a few interviews I've seen with, but there's not many, are there?
He was forced to.
Right,
Forced
contractual.
back and stuff. But no, his role model's Neil Peart, Rush, and Neil Peart just didn't do any interviews.
So. Right, there you go.
I think there are certain jobs like Nick always does a set list.
Yeah.
Obviously he's all over artwork and stuff like that. I'm not into social media. I'm a bit more of a go to the allotment kind of guy.
Rock and roll!
But yeah, I mean, me and James rocked up at Portland Price Junior School at the age of 4.5, 5, and we were in the same class.
Miss Elizabeth's class.
Right through to college and stuff. So it's, when you know so much about each other, you can't get away with anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you remember what you did when you were 12?
You can't really lord that over him anymore, right? Can you?
I think we...
I wet myself. I was 12. Let it go, Nick.
I was 10, actually.
Is it still a joy? Is it still going into the studio and making new songs?
I think it's a famous Orson Welles quote where he said, some days acting is like driving a tricycle through a barrel full of molasses. Some days it's just rubbish. It is.
Yeah.
But you know that if you just hang in there, keep in the game, stay in the game, the good days will just come. It's as simple as that, really. I'm not trying to be wise or, not trying to be David Carradine wandering through the desert with a pearl of wisdom. But you just hang in there and it comes,
Yeah, we're lucky enough to have our own studio, so we have realised now that if we get that inspiration, we're all within 15, 20 minutes. We just pile in either together or individually and we just get on with it. That's a lucky position we're in where we've worked hard for it. But yeah, the idea of going away for a studio for 4 weeks and just wasting thousands of pounds like we used to, it's not viable anymore.
You've got it down. You seem like you really do. You've just got it down.
I'm glad somebody views us with some kind of
It's nice.
Well, I like it. You've got your own studio, so you're not wasting time flying off to some island to record or whatever like that. Oh. Obviously, James, you've made it very clear one tour bus is cheaper.
Yeah, I was going to speak to you about that.
I think he would prefer his own bus, definitely. Because I'm very untidy, by the way. It's just
right. That's what it is.
He goes around the bus just saying, "Why are your socks in the aisleway?" But I think we're just very pragmatic about stuff.
Yeah. Well, the album, here's the details then, the 15th studio album and the tour to accompany it. So, Critical Thinking on the 14th of February. What a great Valentine's gift.
Perfect gift.
For the loved one in your life.
Yeah.
Education and stimulation.
There you are. Well, certainly education in mine. But anyway, new single featuring vocals from Nicky Wire. For the first time you've been on the lead single?
Yeah, I've sung before, but this is the first time it's on a lead track, so to speak.
So they go, yeah, you can sing it. And then they go, yeah, shall we release it as a single? Nah, you're all right. Leave that on the album. But now, it's like you've earned your keep now, finally.
Oh, yeah. God.
It's taking you to the 15th album.
Well,
release mine. Yeah, go on then.
We've learned that having different vocalists on tracks.
Yeah.
Actually just gives new life to the song. We've had Nina Pearson, Ian McCulloch, Scritti Politti, and for Nick to actually be singing a single, just like somebody goes, is that the Manics? And then you realise it is. And I've been the singer in the band for 15 years.
Yeah.
People know what I do. They go, right up there.
We had to do 2 gigs the other night. We did a launch in Prism in Kingston, and we did a matinee and an evening. It was very old-fashioned, and I had to sing twice. did think I should have got paid more.
Definitely.
For that.
Right. But if you were to go down that rule, then if he gets paid more as well, it's going to out.
I want it to be backdated as well, obviously.
Absolutely, 100%. It's only fair. So the tour is going to take. But how were the gigs, by the way?
Oh, great.
They were surprisingly very good because it's the first time we played new songs and stuff, and which is always nerve-wracking.
I didn't forget any words.
And did you just literally play the new album?
We did 5-6 new songs.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
You know, you don't want to.
You know what it's like when you go to your band. People just pretend they want to hear new songs, but they want to hear the bangers.
There was, I think it was it Chris Martin once said, he goes, if you play arenas, he goes, sometimes the only thing you can see are the lights of people's phones and everything, and the one thing that stays the same is the emergency exit signs. And he goes, you see how long it takes from going, I'm going to do a brand new song off our album now, and he goes, and all the emergency signs, the lights go off, and it took him a while to realise that's everyone going to the bar or for a wee. It's like just people leave. Oh, it's a new song. I'll go for a
we've all been there.
Again, we know not to push it. We're very pragmatic about such stuff.
We had a song once called The Intense Humming of Evil, and we played it at Manchester Academy, and they were flooding out. I mean, I could see them, hundreds and hundreds of them.
It was a health and safety moment, definitely.
That's right, yeah. Oh, dear.
Okay, so the new track is Hiding in Plain Sight, lovely. And then we've got another track as well, which is People Ruin Paintings. And then the live dates, which are going to be happening in April and May. So it's a couple of nights at Barrowland in Glasgow. Lovely. Yeah. Legendary venue.
We're actually doing weekends. We did it for our fans and parents and kids, so we're only playing Friday, Saturdays.
Great idea.
Lovely.
That's brilliant.
It's like a weekend away with us.
Yeah. Well, because you've already said, Nicky, you know, that one song is killing you. It's killing your vocals. You can't do more than 2 nights in a row.
It's a good point. But and the tour sold out, sold out in a day or two. So I do think people appreciated that, that it's like, we can have a weekend away, or we could take the kids as not a school day. We always think about everyone.
And it's hard as well because you've got to try and fit in with where the venues have got availability and everything like that. Because you know that it's not the hottest night of the week to go out and see a band on a Tuesday.
No,
well,
but equally,
does anybody want to go and see a gig on a Monday or Tuesday?
No,
it doesn't feel right, does it? Really?
I'm doing a tour which is only Tuesday night shows. That's what I'm going to do. So that tour's going to be in April and May. We were talking actually. You guys did. You guys supported Oasis at Nebworth.
Yeah.
It's that legendary gig.
We supported them a lot. And it's some of the best gigs I've ever seen. Like Main Road, for instance. I thought Main Road was going to fall apart. I've never seen a stadium shake like that. It was nearly frightening. We toured with them in America when they sort of cancelled the tour halfway through, which was brilliant. There was so much jeopardy and anxiety, and we were finished by 7:30. We could just sit back every night.
So you guys were on that tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, and they were really excitingly on the edge.
Because Liam didn't turn up because he was moving house.
Yeah, he said I didn't have a house. So the first 2 gigs, Noel sang.
Wow.
And it was a spectacular tour, And it was one time, like, things were going really well for us. Everything was flying. We'd be finished by 7:30 every night. Good hotels.
It wasn't us falling apart for once.
But they were, and I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty amazing on this stuff.
You haven't had the call then for these upcoming shows?
No. I think they want to get a younger band, so they went for Cass.
Yeah, the teenage band.
But they technically owe you half an American tour, don't they? Do they technically owe you?
We're all good. It'd be good to see Cass together doing those gigs as well. But like you said, when they played Main Road was waiting to fall down at that point.
Yeah, it was.
It was just like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
Let me see you. Come back any time, by the way. My final question I want to say is... hopefully this works as a joke, but it's also true. Do you want me to tell you what my favourite Manic Street Preachers track is?
Yeah, if you must.
I can't. I can't tell you because I can't pronounce it, and I've never been able to pronounce it. It's Gold Against the Soul.
La tristesse de rire.
That's the one.
That's the fella.
I have called that song everything, including boobs, like, because it sounds like you might just say the T word. It's my favourite Manic track. I've always loved it, and I've never been able to pronounce it. So one more time.
Well, can I have La tristesse de rire? Du rire. I can't say it now as well.
See, it's tricky, isn't
I
it?
can only sing it.
It's tricky, isn't it? Oh, so you imagine how much I had to play Design for Life when it was in the charts. That was simple.
Yeah.
So easy. Lovely to see the pair of you. I love to all your families and the rest of the band.
Radio.